But we want to interrupt that real quick because there is some breaking news out of the Bywater at this hour.
Yeah, there is a fire. This is at Piety and Dauphine, and this is at the old Leonard's building.
It is.
That
Apparently
is at that intersection.
like a 1927 old department store. So let's go live out to Alyssa Curtis. Apparently she has been covering it out there.
Yeah, we got an email actually from Peyton Malone, who right after he left the station, he said, I smell smoke.
Yeah.
I think there's something going on. And so Alyssa has been covering New Orleans for us. She's been all over, kind of keeping an eye on the hurricane impacts. And we sent her over to this fire. We don't know at this time, though, if this is connected in any way to inclement weather, a generator, who knows? We have no idea yet.
It could have been people squatting in the building for all we know. I mean, apparently it's been somewhat of a vacant building for a while now. I think we see Alyssa there. So Alyssa Curtis live in the Bywater this afternoon. What can you tell us about the fire? Any idea what happened?
Hopefully she can hear us out there. I know it's loud.
Yeah, Katie, Devin, we just got on scene, I would say 5 to 10 minutes ago, and the fire department told me that they're working to get us some more information, but I spoke to a few people who live in the area and are watching the firefighters right now, and they said that the firefighters were on scene right after 1 o'clock. It seems like the fire started right around 1 o'clock, but take a look right now at what's going on. There is at least a dozen fire trucks on scene right now and a bunch of EMS trucks as well. I'm trying to see, Robin, can they see the big hole in the ceiling? Yes. So you guys can see that massive, massive hole that was not there an hour ago from photos that I was sent from people on scene. It looked like there was maybe a little chimney or some kind of opening up on the roof, and pictures that I got showed that the flames were coming out from there. NOFD is walking my way right now, so I'm going to see if they're available to do some questions and answers in a minute. It looks like they may be talking to the paper really quickly, so we'll check in with them in about 2 minutes or so. But guys, this is a huge scene right now, and I can tell you just from being out here for a few minutes, I will likely smell like smoke for the rest of the day, probably into tomorrow. There is so much smoke, and I'm not sure exactly what they're doing inside, but every so often, there seems to be an extra gust of smoke that comes out of the building. So I'm not sure if they're still battling some hot spots in there or what exactly is going on, but they are putting water on the roof. There are some guys on the ladders. There's a lot of first responders here on the scene. It seems like it had to have been a pretty big fire for the response it's getting, as well as that just massive hole, as I'm sure you guys can see that. Again, a lot of people are kind of out here who live in the neighborhood just watching to make sure that everything is okay and everything is going smoothly right now. Again, we're told that the fire department got on scene very quickly. We're told that the flames started right around 1 o'clock. By 1:15, I'm told the fire department was on scene. That's from people, again, who live in the area, who got some text messages from their neighbors, hey, there's a fire, we're not sure what's going on. Again, NOFD says we're working to get some information for me, so we're gonna try and check in with them in just a bit, but I can't overstate how much of a response is going on right here. We are at the corner. I'm not sure if I told you guys or you guys know this, but we're on the corner of Dauphine and Piety. So that's exactly where we are right now. This building, I'm not exactly sure what this building is, or if it was an abandoned building, or if it was in use as a business. So I'm going to ask some more questions about that and exactly what caused this fire. But again, it seems like it was a pretty big one, especially to warrant this much of a response. Again, there's about a dozen fire trucks on scene right now. I counted at least 2 to 3 EMS trucks. There might be more, but all along Piety and along Dauphine in both directions is blocked off, and there are trucks parked. You shouldn't be outside anyways. You should not be on the streets right now, but if you are in this area or trying to get home to this area, you might have a little bit of a problem just because all the streets are blocked off right now coming into this intersection. All right, NOFD seems to be done with the Times Picayune. We're live right now. Can you come on in and give us some answers? All right, thank you so much. We are actually live right now, so I appreciate it. If you can first say your name and give us your title with the fire department.
Durante Legan with Fire PIO, Public Information Officer.
All right, tell me, what do we know about this fire right now?
Well, what we do know right now is that the first arriving companies were confronted with fire coming from the roof. They were then soon pulled out due to the chief pulling them out because of a roof compromise and the fire conditions and weather conditions. They then went back in. They are now conducting an attic attack so that there is no extension to any other parts of the building and also to the buildings in their vicinity.
So is the fire contained right now, or there's still some hot spots? What's going on inside? I see they're still kind of pouring water on the site.
They're still actively working to get the fire under control.
Do you guys know the cause of the fire yet?
No, that is still under investigation.
Do we know if this building, was abandoned? Was it empty? Were there people inside? What is this building being used for as an active business?
I am not sure at the moment, but that is to be determined at a later time as well.
All right, any other information that we should know right now?
No, ma'am, not at this time.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. We kind of put you on the spot, but you did great. Thank you so much, and thank you guys for your hard work. Again, the cause of the fire is still unknown right now. It is still an active fire, as we just heard from the fire department. So many of our first responders right now are inside trying to get it under control. Again, that roof looks like it did collapse because of the fire. So I'm going to stay on scene and see what other information we can get and gather over the next few minutes, and I'll give you an update when I can.